guys, and welcome to another tag video. This is going to be the Rainbow Spines and Covers book tag. This was originally created by Art Tyne Rees and I was tagged by Benjamin of Tomes. I will link both of their channels in the description box below. But basically the objective of this tag is to look in your book piles and find books that correspond to the colours of the rainbow. So I had a long hard look at the ones in my piles and these were the ones that I came up with. So for the colour of red, I chose Guilty Pleasures, which is book number 1 in the Anita Blake Vampire Hunter series by Laurel K. Hamilton. As you can see, there is red around the border as well as red font, red spine, and even some red on the back as well. But this is actually an adult vampire series. There's quite a lot of books in this series. But I started reading this book last year and oh my god, it's just so good and addictive, and the main character, she's so feisty and strong that you're just like, oh my god, she's kick-ass. I was just mind blown with this book. It's amazing and I actually really want to carry on with this series at some point. For the colour of orange, I chose the Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan. As you can see, a metallic orange colour there, and on the spine as well as the back. But this is book 1 in the Kane Chronicles series. I actually found this cheap in a bookshop, but I have not read it yet. But I have not read any of the books by Rick Riordan yet. I'm kind of holding back off a starting series because I need to finish some before starting new ones. For the colour of yellow, I chose The Edge of Never by J.A. Redmersky. As you can see, a very bright yellow spine and a bright yellow back, and there's even some yellow on the front here and in the font as well. But this book is so amazing. It's a new adult novel, but there are some bits in this book that I was just like, whoa, I was blown away by this book. It's just so fantastic and emotional and just amazing. It's just, oh my god, it's just so good. I cannot simply gush anymore about this book. If you've not read this book yet, you need to read it because it's just out of this world. It's so good. For the colour of green, I chose Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. As you can see, there is green around the front bit as well as the spine and the back as well. But this is another series I haven't started yet, but I have had this book for quite a while. I just haven't got around to reading it. I really want to, but I've had mixed feelings about this series and I'm just a little bit like not entirely sure, but eventually I will get around to reading it. Then for the colour of blue, I chose Delirium by Lauren Oliver. I absolutely adore this cover because look at all the blues. The blues are everywhere. Blues everywhere. But I managed to find this in a library book sale. I was just like, whoa. My god, cannot believe I found this. I actually do have 2 copies of this now because I previously bought a paperback edition with a really gorgeous cover, and then I found the hardback edition like from my library. It was practically giving it away. I was just like, I need to have it. I need to have it. But I really want to read this book soon. It's been one of those books I just really want to read, but there's just so many that I want to read at the moment. So many. For the colour of indigo, I chose Aragon by Christopher Paolini. Now a lot of people don't actually know what the colour of indigo is, but indigo is actually more of a navy blue sort of colour, and as you can see, it is quite navy bluish everywhere, like on the spine and the back and everything. I have seen the movie to this book. I haven't read the book. I'm a little bit scared of reading this book because the font is kind of small in this book, plus it's a bit chunky as well, so I'm a little bit unsure of reading this book. But I did enjoy this storyline when watching the movie, but I've heard that the movie isn't as good as the book. It's a bit of a letdown, so I'm like, I don't know. And then finally, for the colour of violet, which is basically a purple colour, I chose Stargazer by Claudia Gray. As you can see, a very purplish colour all the way around. But this is book number 2 in the Evernight series. I have read Evernight, and this is by Claudia Gray, by the way. And I read Evernight ages ago, like last year or something, so I need to kind of remember the stuff that happened in it before getting around to reading this one. There you have it. Those are the books that I chose for my Rainbow Spines and Covers tag. I'm not going to tag anyone in particular because a lot of people have done this. But if you haven't done it and you want to do it, please feel free to do it and say that I, Katie from Kit Kats Can Read, have tagged you to do this, and leave it as a video response to the original creators tag, which, as I say, I will leave the link to that video in the description box below. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know all your comments and thoughts down below, and give me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. I hope you are having a fantastic day as always, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!